And you never truly know how powerful that mirror is until the day you no longer want to look into it.
Reason why we're even in here recording this right now, right? Really like an effect of who I was, right? So the series really came about.
For me, that was, bro, my relationship with myself is a reflection of my ability to continue to look into the mirror.
I would think that I'm very conscious of myself, but I didn't know that I wasn't conscious enough.
But right now,
you understand yourself a lot more than you used to. Look at the effect of that. Look at the power. And what has that previous season taught you about going into this season right here?
Last season, I thought
I feel like you gotta, don't judge the book by its cover is what they say. But man, open the book up, man. Like open it and just read it. And if you can't understand it, try to understand it. You know what I mean? And I got a chance to lock in with my brother Ali right here, and just, man, this is a conversation that I've been wanting to have for a minute. Every word that my brother speaks, man, just carries a lot of volume, and I think you got to share that with the world, bro. You know, got to get to know you on a deeper level, because
we gonna do that.
You know what I mean? So we gonna get right into it.
Get right into it, man.
Fernando, Nico, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Like my guys speak Fulani too, man. Shout out to Ice. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, shout out to the wifey Ice.
Shout out to the wifey Ice, man.
And to Nene, and to all the other Kotos know. You feel me? That'd be fun.
For everybody. But man, let's get into it. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Jarama koy.
Alhamdulillah.
Nala.
Alhamdulillah, jump through.
Alhamdulillah. Famille for no jam.
Oh man, jump for.
Alhamdulillah.
That's a little Fulani,
We got the Fulani in there.
Hey yo, bro, once you get married to a Fulani, like one of the things I noticed about marrying into a Fulani family,
right?
Like the more Fulani you learn to speak, the more they love you. Because it's like you marrying people that don't usually, into marry.
Right.
So, me coming into it, and me, I love languages.
Right.
So one of the things I wanted to do, like even when we went to Guinea or Plata Doc, whatever, it was like, yo, I'm gonna surprise them with some Fulani, But like Ali Camara, man, born in the Bronx, from West Africa,
right.
Senegal, Gambia, Mali to be exact. And, I started off hooping first. I was playing ball, playing in Kennedy. Then I went to prep school in North Carolina.
Right.
And crazy backstory to it is I grew up in RPT, right? And if you know anything about RPT, it was one of those neighborhoods in the Bronx where it get real.
And if they don't know what RPT is, River Park Towers.
Yes, River Park Towers. Last stop on the 40 and 42 bus.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Bronx.
Bro, that's where we was at. And when we went to prep school in North Carolina, it was more so because, me and my friends was we left the neighborhood.
Right.
And since it's one way in and one way out, you was not catching the people that really live in the neighborhood.
Right.
So it was really getting dangerous for us. You feel me? So we really had to. When we went to we all went to prep school, and that was our way of because we couldn't travel because if we take the bus this way, the bus that way, it was people from different neighborhoods that we had our neighborhood had beef with, that knew we was from that hood, so it started getting too dangerous, so we had to leave. So I started off hooping, and from hooping, I guess, to be quite honest, just us being from New York, us being African. I feel like fashion and style, just anything creative, just came natural to us. And then I guess I just started slowly getting into fashion, and then I slowly started getting into designing and styling and stuff like that. And that's what I currently do now. I do, I like to write. A lot of people don't know that, but I love to write.
Right.
But I hate these terms, to be quite honest.
Terms of
styling designing, influencer, content creator.
Because it's much deeper than that.
For me.
For you.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with the terms, but for myself, I don't like it because, and I feel like, and we're gonna speak upon this even like just a little bit more,
right?
But I feel like when you are having these identity issues,
Right.
and you trying to become something different that you never saw before,
right?
Sometimes when you have these labels, the only reason why you accept them for yourself is because you don't know who you truly are yet.
True.
So you're gonna be like, I'm a content creator because that's what you see other people do, and that's what you also,
the majority is pulling out
right?
Nowadays,
or you see yourself as a stylist or a creator,
right?
And I feel like if even this kind of conversation that we having now,
right?
it's kind of this little voice in my head, like, bro, like on some Kyrie Irving, like you're an artist. Just leave it at that. And there's nothing wrong with these labels as well. It's just I feel like I'm trying to find myself right now, and I feel like where I'm at right now, I don't feel comfortable with these terms. So yeah, that's my little background.
So bro, right? Yeah. I always be wanting to ask this question because, artist to artist, I would say, right?
Right.
Because, I'm a creator, even though we're not using that word today, right?
Yeah.
I'm a creator. You're a creator. Artist to artist, I'm always intrigued by, I'm always fascinated. I'm always wondering what is going on in another artist's mind. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of because I get inspired by almost everything around me, I would say, on a positive note, I would say that. So I would just ask you a question that I always wanted to ask from outside looking in. Like, what is your relationship like with yourself?
Oh.
Like, what is your relationship like with yourself? If somebody was asking you, can you identify that to yourself? Like, if you had to sit and have a conversation with yourself like this, what would you say that look like right now?
Wow. Bro, I remember there was a point in my life where when I go into the bathroom, I would cut the lights off because I didn't want to see myself in the mirror.
Heavy.
Happiness is a fleeting emotion.
Right.
So I don't chase that.
Right.
And I say this, it's one of my favorite quotes.
Right.
A clean conscience is better than happiness. Every single day I'm able to look myself in the mirror right now. Bro. That's it for me. Bro, because there was time where I stayed in the dark.
Right.
I told you.
Right.
I was in COVID before COVID.
Right. Remember that.
Right.
Yeah, we spoke about that.
I didn't love myself. I didn't like who I was.
Right.
I didn't recognize. I let myself down a lot of times in life.
Right.
And alhamdulillah, right?
Right.
Yatudayallah.
Alhamdulillah. Yatudayallah.
I'm able to forgive that part of myself.
Right.
And the only thing that I require from myself.
Right.
The only thing I require is every day you wake up, if you could look into the mirror, that's a good day. That's a good day. I'm not doing nothing behind nobody's back.
Right.
I'm not cheating.
Right.
I'm not lying.
Right.
I'm like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Who I am in public, I try to be as better in private.
Right.
Bro, Allah, like, yo, if I could just wake up every single day and look into that mirror, bro, and you never truly know how powerful that mirror is until the day you no longer want to look into it. You never know how powerful that mirror is until the day you don't want to look into it. So right now, and when I started working out again, I was in the gym by myself and I used to always look in the mirror. Like when I get tired, I just look into the mirror. Like when I don't want to go no more, I just look into the mirror. And that mirror showed me every single thing. And every time like this voice in my head was telling me to stop, another voice was coming and saying, bro, look how strong you are.
How far you came, bro.
You looking into the mirror, bro.
Yeah.
So for me, that was, bro, my relationship with myself is a reflection of my ability to continue to look into the mirror every single day. And the moment I can look into the mirror every day, I'm gonna have a different question. But right now, I'm able to look myself into the mirror. So me and myself, we are in a very beautiful relationship right now.
I love that for you, bro.
It's not perfect, but alhamdulillah.
I love that for you. And
how about you though?
You know what I would say?
How is that relationship with you?
I would say, personally, so I'll tie it into this reason why we're even in here recording this right now, right? Mm-hmm. Has all been really like an effect of who I was, right? So the series really came about from me constantly rediscovering myself. Mm-hmm. So I was somebody who I would say was kind of always in a self-victimization mode because of how I came up. Mm-hmm. I kind of grew into that mindset where I'm like constantly just asking myself like, right, like, really, like, why me? Like, why did that happen to me? Why did this go this way? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was the case for me for a long time. Mm-hmm. And that was before I hit the transition that I needed to. Right. And once I hit that transition, all of these other doors open that made sense out of like, okay, cool, I get it. This is a marathon. Mm-hmm. This is how it goes. I'm using the word series because it's a collection of things that's happened to me, right? That kind of has brought me towards this place where I'm like, okay, you know what? This is a series. That was just a season. It's going to be another season. It's bound to be another season. You know what I'm trying to say? It's bound to be another season, and on and so on and so on. And together, that's a collection of the series. Right. So that has really given me the reflection to understand myself on a deeper note, to say, okay, first of all, who are you? Like, who am I? I ask my question that a lot. Yeah. I ask that question to myself a lot. And it led me to really, really tapping into myself even more. Before I would think that I'm very conscious of myself, but I didn't know that I wasn't conscious enough. You know what I'm trying to say? Until I really started looking in. When I started looking in, I'm like, okay, cool. Got it. So all of that happened and this happened. I started to ask myself, okay, who are you really? I'm a conceptual thinker, right? I started to answer. I'm somebody who likes to, I enjoy conversation. I'm inspired by so many different things, right? But I'm also affected by so many things. And what does this do for me? Do I take the good and the bad? Do I take the good and take the bad and make it into good? Like, I'm asking myself all these things. And it really brought me to the place where I'm like, okay, this is who you are now. Like, this is, you understand yourself a lot more than you used to. And look at the effect of that. Look at the power in that, right? So that has really, me reflecting like that has given me the power to really go deeply into myself and see, okay, who I was is not going to be a reflection of who I'm going to be. You know what I'm trying to say?
So you're forgiving yourself.
So not only do I forgive myself for a lot of those things, like for the way I used to think like that and the way I used to self-victimize myself and everything, but I've kind of come with a embracive mindset. You know, so the gratitude factor in that whole process has kind of overpowered everything else that I used to think about. And that has led me to kind of seeing, wow, like, me, first of all, understanding how important it is to ask myself the question, like, what is the relationship with myself? Which is why I even asked it. You get it? It's giving me like that boost to kind of wonder even more. Now I'm asking questions like that because I want to know who could connect to what I'm, you get what I'm saying? How I'm feeling and what's going on with me and everything else. I hope to kind of build that community of people I could connect with even more. Because I know I'm not the one who's going through certain things. Like we all share that in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? So my relationship with myself nowadays is, I would say, it's kind of like, we had this conversation before. Like you said, there's if people ask your friends, they would say there's nobody more self-aware that they know than like you. Right? That self-awareness for me now is like it's on a whole different level, bro. Like I knew who I was before, but that relationship with myself that I've developed now is like a whole different one. Like it's on a different level now. You know what I'm saying?
I can see it in your eyes that is hitting you.
Yeah, it's hitting me. Like I can't, it's hard to kind of even put it into.
Yeah, but it's been a real emotional journey for you to find this person now.
This person.
And everything you've been through.
Right.
Prepared you for whatever it is now. Like
for now and what's to unfold. Like it's almost like I could feel it. It's just a matter of me staying patient enough to eventually touch it. Inshallah, of course, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's like is an energy that I feel within me now that I'm like, I don't know, bro. It's just different. It's different now. It's different now, man. Like it's different now. But my relationship with myself now is much more delicate, I would say. I was very hard on myself.
More compassion.
You know, yeah. Like just I was very hard on myself before with a lot of different things. So now if I'm asking myself what's my relationship like with myself, it's much more delicate. Like it's very much more personal too. Like I take pride in my routine. Like mind, body, soul for me. And I knew I was a conceptual thinker, but I know what that looks like now. So I look at everything as a concept. I look at Allah's pen as a concept. I look at just like, wow, like the writer of all of this, like this, everything's unfolding as he's writing it, but yet he's written it already. You know what I'm saying? It's not even for me to understand. Like it's much deeper than that. So me understanding that even has given me like the ability to be like, I don't really need to try to answer every question, right? I just need to like live and be intentional like I always been, but in a different way, especially when it comes to the relationship from me to me. You know what I'm saying? So mind, body, soul, the gym, you know, recovery, super intentional about what goes into my body, what I'm eating, you know, my sleep. I be counting like hours of sleep. That's a lot. We'll get into that another time, but growing up, I had a bad routine of sleep just because I used to work so much, you know what I'm saying? And just that whole transition now it's a different vibe, bro. But alhamdulillah to really be here, like to just even have this conversation with you, you know? That was one of the reasons why I asked, like, what's your relationship like with yourself? Because you probably could answer it, but I'm not sure if people ask other people that enough, you know, unless somebody goes to like therapy and the person has to kind of pretend like they got to give you a solution, and you know what I mean? So, and I love how you just mentioned how I forgive myself, right? For you, what has the previous season before this one? What has that previous season taught you about going into this season right here? Like, you know, because as I mentioned, it's one always affects the next. So the previous is always going to affect what's to come, right? Especially if you let it. But what have you taken from the previous season that, you know, help you navigate now in this season of your life?
last season, I thought I got it. It was like Allah.
Right.
I know now.
Right.
I learned.
Right.
And Allah was like, okay.
Right.
And I fell again. Not as bad as I did before.
Right.
But it was more so I fell in the sense of each season you go to, it teaches you a lesson.
Right.
And sometimes that lesson
Right.
that Allah's ultimately trying to teach you is going to come in the next season. But you have to learn how to deal with this and then this and then this.
Right.
So after I went to Allah and I was like, Allah, I'll submit.
Right.
Right. I'm done.
Right.
Like, hold me.
Right.
Take me.
Right.
And I remember I made some promises to myself and some commitments to myself.
Right.
That this would be me becoming better.
Right.
And those same commitments that I had was the same reason why I was probably going to go back.
Right.
Because the lesson was never about either you do this or you don't do this.
Right.
Like what Allah was truly trying to teach me was, do you truly understand why you shouldn't do this? Like, it's not just stay away. It's like, do you have the wisdom? Like Allah wanted to give me the wisdom.
Right.
I needed that knowledge, and I had to go through certain things to be able to truly be able to say to myself that I no longer even want to be a part of this. I'm only looking at it as if I just stay away from X, Y, and Z, then I'm good.
Right.
So I put these commitments and I promise, and then you like, I'm new again.
Right.
And that's beautiful for a moment.
Right.
Until a new test comes with a higher level.
Right.
And you are forced to say to yourself, like, yo, what the hell am I doing here? I thought I learned my lesson. Right. And this is the thing, I thought I learned my lesson so much.
Right.
For example, I remember I made this commitment. I said to myself, like, yo, the next girl that I'm going to talk to, I'm going to marry.
Right.
Like, that's a promise I gave myself. I'm like, yo, next girl I talk to, I'm going to marry.
Right.
Noble. Right?
Right.
Like that's cool. Like, yo,
right.
Ready for commitment.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want to do. You want to be able to settle down and be with someone.
Want to elevate.
That same process, that same thought process was the reason why you're going to be in a situation or you're going to do certain things that you would never kind of like accept it.
Right.
But you did only because this false pretense that, yo, I told myself I'm going to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
More so that everything you've ever been through in life was just teaching you how to like truly be in this world consciously, sincerely, and truly being yourself. And it was never truly about like, yo, just be married to be married.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. The intent.
Last season taught me, try to be better.
Right.
Continue to suffer.
Right.
Fail your way to whatever it is that you have to do.
Right.
This season is teaching me to do, but to be extremely conscious of what I do.
What you do.
I've learned from a lot of the mistakes of my past. I'm going to make more.
Right.
This season is more so like, be extremely conscious. That's why I can't just post a reel.
Right.
A fashion reel with just like, look at me in nice clothes.
Right.
I can't just take any styling job. Like, I just can't be on the mic speaking to speak.
Right.
I can't just do things to do it.
Right.
I have to be consciously from my soul.
Right.
And it's gonna go off tangent a little bit.
No, go ahead.
But it's gonna like
tie right back into
it. What this season taught me is the reason why I can't be consistent on social media is because I no longer need validation from other people.
Love that.
And the reason, and like, it's a struggle that you're going to have. The more you don't require validation for people,
right,
the more you don't want to show up.
Right.
And it's tricky, the work that we do. Because a lot of our work, you need people to be able to say,
yeah, give a little clap.
You need people to be like, that's nice.
That's nice.
But what happens when you no longer require that, because it's some things that you've been through, it's some things that you're going through,
right,
whereas you are now learning to like build that self-esteem for yourself.
Right.
And I only credit that to, we do a bunch of things that's not us.
Right.
And we show up as people that's not sincerely us.
Right.
So we get burnt out and we get tired.
Yes.
But I'm trying to find the joy in, if I can be consistent
right,
on X, Y, and Z, where would I go?
Right.
But more importantly, I have to be able to say, like, I have to be consciously to be able to say,
right,
everything that I'm doing
right,
has to truly align with myself.
Truly resonate with yourself.
So I could be the most consistent I could be for the people around me.
Right.
So I just can't show up to show up.
Yeah.
I just can't talk to talk. Me speaking to you is my way of saying like, yo, this is me trying to be able to like put a new version out of myself.
Right.
That's authentically me.
Right.
And like, yo, I would love to do that with you.
Right.
And me being able to like, all right, this season, consciously, bro, be able to do these type of things. Show up as the real boy, like the real Ali.
The real Ali.
Yeah.
Like
edit out the other, keep this one and cut the other one out.
No, everything you said resonates like 1,000,000%. Because what you're talking about really connects to just the power of intent. You know what I mean? Like your intention, you're trying to lock in and make sure that you're not trying to conform to anything else, but your true authentic self. Right. And whatever that looks like, it needs to still realign with you at the end of the day. Right. So I love how you mentioned you're not looking for the clap. You're not looking for the people to resonate.
Which is super tough.
Right. In this line of work, in this creative space that everybody's in, you know what I'm saying? That everybody's watching, everybody's viewing at almost all times.
Bro, do you know how hard it is to be sincere? To say that you are gonna continuously do something based on a moral code that you have. Right. Where you need eyes to be on you. That's not like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's so easy to say, it's easy to go viral doing this. Yeah. Or let's keep doing this. Let's be known for this. Right. Because this is where the money is. Right. Like, the more soul work you do, the harder it would be for you to be able to do that. And as creatives in any field, as human beings, we have this thing that it's called our ego. Right. And it screams at us. Right. And if we feed it, it gets bigger.
It gets bigger.
Perfect example, when we shot in Harlem. Right. Every time we shoot with me, people always what? Stop. Right. Right? They, oh my God.
No, I know.
Kether, right? Yeah. Like wherever it is, right?
Yeah.
That ego that is within me is saying, bro, there's more people down that block. Let's shoot over there. So more people can see me. Right. So I can get more of what?
More claps.
That voice is in me.
Yeah. Naturally.
But if the moment you feel like you don't have to shut that part of you, that part is what gives you an edge, or that part is what makes you better, bro, it's going to devour you. Right. So what I had to do was, yo, bro, so it's a wrap. Let's go home.
Right.
We got all the shots.
Let's go get a burger.
Let's go get a burger. Like, bro, we done.
Hell yeah.
Bro, we done. Because it's that part of you that wants that validation. How do you work on, like, that's how you work on it. It's no magic pill that you're going to wake up one day and feel like you're no longer going to need people to clap for you. Like, that's not true. As human beings,
not at all.
We want to feel validated. Like, look at your nieces. Right. Or your, like, Baba.
Yeah.
Daddy, right? It's like, yo, look at my painting. Say it looks good, right?
It's in almost like second nature for
us. It's innate
in
us. And the only way you learn how to turn it off is by you consciously being able to say, I'm going to fight that voice. So even me now, like, I'm going to like put videos and content, whatever it may be. It's like, I'm making wild. Like, I want y'all to look at it, but I want it's gonna be my way though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do my little poetry voiceovers. Like, I ain't gonna dance for y'all. Right. Feel me? I ain't gonna spin around and like, have a shoe in the air and like feel me? I ain't gonna do that.
I ain't just gonna flip it. Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it I still want y'all to watch though. Right. But I'm gonna do it my way.
Right.
And if y'all don't watch, at least I did it my way. That
sits with you.
That is, in my opinion, is like how you consciously be able to move. Right. And I guess keep that sincerity. Right. Like, bro, keep that sincerity. It's like by checking how much you need validation and checking your ego. Right. Like, that's like, and it's a war, bro.
It is. It absolutely is.
It's a war.
You every time I speak with you, right? You don't know it, but you teach me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever we speak, you teach me a lot. And before, I would say, we knew each other for a minute now, right? We crossed paths for a minute now. I know you're a great writer. So I came to you before and I was like, yo, I know you're a great writer, right? And he's like, bro, I don't really write a lot, bro. I speak from the heart. And then it's, for me, as an artist, as a creative, right? It's little things like that that I'm inspired by a lot of things, right? But it's like little nuggets like that I see, okay, cool. What does that say about you? Like, you're more authentic than somebody would think. Somebody behind your back, man, I know may think that you're probably coming up with these things or you're writing things or whatever. I just said it flat out. I know you're a great writer. Like, nah, I really don't write.
Sure.
Not to saying you don't write, but I'm saying, like, you don't have to.
I don't plan speeches.
You don't plan speeches.
Or write speech like I'm going to go speak or whatever it may be.
You don't. You feel me? So things like that is like things like that is what I value when I come next to people like yourself, for example. It's like your authenticity, it's gonna rub off on whoever you're around. You feel me? So if we're having a conversation and we're connecting on certain things, it's almost as if this was supposed to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I say that really to say that how crucial it is to be authentic. Yeah. Right. So what did Nipsey say? He said the highest form of the highest form of
flattery is imitation. I
think it was, he said, it goes something like the highest form of something is inspiration. I forgot how it goes, but inspiring is like the highest form of, I forgot the word he used specifically, but what was the word? The highest form of, I'll find it again. The highest form. So basically, he was just saying, like, one of the most profound things you could do for your fellow human is to inspire them.
Right.
And that's why you got to maintain that. That's why I think it's so important to be your true authentic self when you come around people. So I get a lot of that from you when we talk about a lot of different topics, from relationships, from just like day-to-day things, from Islam, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual, mental, it's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I personally appreciate that more than you probably know.
you know, that's one of my favorite quotes is like, if I give you advice,
right,
I don't know more than you. I just messed up a lot more times. Like, you get what I'm saying?
right,
So
right,
like me seeing you as a little bro,
right,
like I tell you more things than I tell 99% of people.
right,
I'm more so like you said.
right.
People from the outside looking in, they will see me do something and have no idea what was my intention behind
Right.
it. They don't know what if I do anything.
Right.
I stop you and I say, why did I do X, Y, and Z?
Right.
Right? Remember, we're like when we was in the mosque in Harlem,
Right.
and I seen this dude and he shook my hand and he just
Right.
walked away,
Right.
and my ego was like, well, you ain't gonna show me no love.
Yeah.
And then at that moment, I said, okay, ego,
Right.
since you want to play that, I went to him and you see me show him a lot of love. And you seen how that interaction went.
Right.
Bro, I told and then I came to you and I said, you know what? And you had no idea.
Right.
But I do these things because when I'm with you,
right.
you soak up so many different things.
Right.
My favorite quality in people is people who speak their native language to me.
Right.
As if I know it.
As if you know it.
Right?
Right.
And two, people who are curious.
Right.
The greatest quality that a person can have is curiosity.
Right.
I remember like for a long time,
right.
I used to only like read Islamic stuff.
Right.
To be quite honest.
Right.
And then I read the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Right.
And homie knew about Will Durant. Right. And Rene Descartes. Right. And he knew about Shakespeare.
Right.
And yo, bro, he knows about these things and he's learning. And I was like, from that point on, it was not nothing I'm not curious about. And I see that in you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. You see how, like,
right.
It's probably some words in Fulani, you're like, yo, he know this word? Or like, yo, how he knows this? And it's like,
yeah.
I ask.
Right.
And bro, if you continue on going down that path, you don't know how much you're gonna learn by accident.
Right.
Right. Like
soak
life,
up everything.
Bro, life is one of the things I learned is life is like the things you know about, like what creates successful people is what they learn by accident.
Right.
Like, you know, like these kids that have like these rich fathers.
Right.
What they learn by just watching their father do, they wasn't even conscious of it.
Yeah.
They just seen their father do something every single day.
Right.
And they grow up to be able to be successful.
Right.
It's only because they put them, like they was in an environment where everything around them was going in a cohesive way. Right. And bro, the moment you keep asking, you're gonna ask your way into that environment.
Right.
Like,
right.
So bro.
Again, so profound because of how important curiosity is.
Bro.
Like, you feel me?
Bro.
And that's something I would say I connect to, but I wouldn't even put it in that kind of wording. Mm-hmm. So hearing it out loud is like, yeah, like, be curious.
Yeah, curious.
Ask 1,000 questions. The more you ask, the more you'll know. Right. That's just like, that's a given. That's like naturally how it is. It don't matter if you're talking to a kid. It don't matter if you're talking to an elder, somebody your age. Just ask.
I know.
You know, I don't know. That's really deep. But to kind of go into this next one that I wanted to ask you is like, what do you plan on taking with you? What do you look forward to in your next season? I'm not even gonna articulate it too much. Like, what do you look forward to in your next season? Because you're your current one, your present, your current one. But what do you aspire for in your next season?
It's gonna sound super cliche, and I got glasses on, so you can't really see how like watery my eyes are getting.
Right.
The Quran.
Right.
The Quran.
Right.
Bro, the Quran. Like, bro, I didn't like what we say is Dada. I didn't go to Dada or Makaranta, depending on, you know. I learned how to read the Quran late in life, like in my 20s. I never in my life thought I'd be able to read the Quran when I was younger.
Right.
I used to look at it and open it and thought it was like, bro, what is this? And I could honestly say, bro, like, no matter whatever I did in my life,
right,
no matter what sins I ever committed,
right,
Allah never took the Quran from me. Even when I couldn't read it,
right,
I used to love listening to it. Or I'll read it in English.
right.
Bro, now I'm able to read it. Every day I have this voice come to my heart and it says, Quran, 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 Quran. Wallah.
Love that.
Quran, Quran, Quran.
Right.
Like, it's just, bro, it's the reason I recite every day. It's not me, bro.
Right. Right.
It's not me. Like, I don't consciously wake up and want to do it.
I feel that.
It's this voice that come to me and say, Quran, 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 Quran.
Right.
Bro, like, ask my wife, like, bro, like,
I know.
You just rent, like,
yeah.
And that's when, bro, it's his favorite, like, on the way going to you, there's a beautiful story that I heard, like,
right.
It was a slave woman. She was making, like, dua, like, at night, and her master overheard her. And one of the things she was praying for was, like, Allah, like, honor me and bless me. And the master was like,
right.
Why would Allah give you this for?
Right.
And how do you know Allah
Right.
is even going to honor you? And she was like, if Allah didn't love me,
Right.
then he wouldn't wake me up this hour
Right.
to pray to him.
Mm.
He wouldn't grant me the reward of even getting up to pray to tahajjud.
Yeah.
To even call him so intimately.
Right.
And like that next season for me, it's like, it's to be able to like, bro, even how I learned how to read the Quran, bro, like, it's so crazy.
Right.
It wasn't me. Because I did it half-heartedly, bro.
Right.
But I just loved it so much, Allah just put it in me. So I think the next season,
right.
I can speak on other things,
right.
but I'm going to be completely honest. When you ask that, the first thing that my heart thought of was the Quran. Honestly, Allah Jabi.
Allah Mubarak, man. Allah increase you in knowledge, man.
I mean.
Increase all of us.
I
I love that. And that goes back to, again, self.
Yeah.
So, with you, that tracks back with what you said earlier, right? Because that's something very dear to you, right? And that's something that connects to your true identity of yourself,
right?
So, whatever else you plan on portraying out there, or whatever's next, right? It's gonna derive from somewhere that's truly authentic, truly work, because the connection and the relationship with the Quran, as we all know, is like, it's a journey. It's not something you just get up and say, yo, let me recite the Quran for everybody, let me impress somebody. It don't got with none of that. It's true test of character. It's true test of consistency.
And my boy Sekou taught me that.
Right.
My boy Sekou, he learned the Quran back in Gambia.
Right.
He's my favorite reciter. And it's fire.
Right.
To be like one of my right hands is my favorite reciter.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Right.
To be able to, like, that's like someone saying, like, yo, I know a billionaire, and that's my right hand man.
Right.
Like, I know Sekou, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And when he recite, I remember when we was young, like 5 years back, 10 years back,
right.
I used to always be like, yo, Sekou, like, recite. He used to always be like, no. Sekou recite. He just be like, no. Everybody that met Sekou, right. they learn he know how to recite good.
Right.
Like 3 years after meeting him, 5 years after meeting him, sometimes 8 years after you would never meet him that year, and you would never hear him recite. And like I was on the phone with him the other day, and I said, "Yo, bro, you taught me sincerity, bro.
Right.
You taught like that back to that validation. He taught me like, bro, he recite like that, bro. Like it sounded like Prophet Dawood, bro. Like just like he sways you, bro." But he never want to lead the salah. Like he never want to, if it's anyone, Hufadeh, whatever it is, like, bro, he gonna like make them. Or if you sound a little bit good with Tajweed, he got you. Yo, if we say Fatiha right, like he got like, yo, you good.
Right.
And it was something he was preserving within himself.
Right.
And he taught me so much about that.
Right.
And I feel like me now in in this phase of my life.
Right.
If you don't got nothing to say, shut up. If you don't have to be seen, then stay in the dark. If you don't have nothing impactful to create,
right,
then keep thinking.
Ooh, that one.
We should only come out
right
if it's time.
Yes.
And if it's not, then we should be able to like sit and, bro, that validation comes in again.
Yeah.
Show them, bro.
Show
them what you've been working on.
Yeah.
Joe, do it. Like, what? Bro, they think that's hot?
Yeah.
They think this is, bro, imagine when you come.
Yeah.
And it's like preserving that. And bro, that's Sekou.
Shout out to Sekou, man.
Shout out to my boy Sekou,
man.
Uh-huh.
You know, and that's such a good point, because people really in our specific society, especially now, can't sit with it. Whatever it is people's working on, or whatever, like, it's just that instant gratification. Like, I want to show it. What else? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I fear that for myself more than anything.
Wallahi, me too, bro.
Because it's in me.
Yeah, I feel
you know, people say things like, the world is evil.
Right.
I know the world is evil because of myself.
Right.
Not because of other people.
Right.
I know what I've done to myself.
Right.
I know evilness because I know what calls me. I know what whispers to me.
Right.
When no one is around.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
I get you.
It's an internal thing, not an external thing.
Right.
And I feel like for me now, it's to be able to learn how to fight that until I meet Allah. It's to learn how to fight that, like the series.
Right.
Each series is like, bro, you got to add a new weapon to your repertoire.
Each season, specifically.
Like, each season you have to add something, because if you get lacking,
right.
I say this a lot, don't be so self-aware that you're not aware.
Right.
Don't be so self-aware that you're not aware.
Right.
Meaning that you think that you got it. How many times you thought we got it, and then Allah showed you like, no, bro.
Watch this. Yeah.
Watch this. You're not ready for this.
Yeah. Oh, now I got it. No. Do you really got it?
I don't got to do that no more, because listen, I learned my lesson from that. Right? I don't got to set these boundaries no more. I'm good.
Good, man. Like, what?
Bro, today we went to we went to get banana pudding.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, I'm like, yo, bro, you good. You don't got to get it. And then you was like, but just in the environment. Yeah. But you like, I'm good.
What?
At the end of the day, you end up. But to your defense, you got a little cup.
But to make myself feel a little better. But
right. But like you said,
yeah.
We have to be able to fight a lot of the so-called,
right,
I got it. Allah got it.
Yeah. Allah got it. Without a doubt.
Bro.
Without a doubt.
Like, it's like it's not from us. You get what I'm saying?
What? You know, that takes me to, like, for me, if, like, I'll ask myself first. I always ask myself, like, in this season specifically, like, what am I trying to be more of? Right? What am I trying to do more of? I'm trying to be better at communication.
That's a big one.
Like, I struggled with that for so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I say that about myself, but other people would tell me otherwise. Like, nah, like, you good. Nah, I don't really believe it, because I watch certain, like, I'm inspired by everything. I watch certain people. I watch certain, like, let's say, for example, Jay Shetty, or all these people that do podcasts that inspire me, right? And I'm like, yo, those are such good questions, bro. Because when the question is asked, the person that's answering it is not the only person that's answering it. I'm also answering it because I just heard the question. So it makes you dig deep. And it naturally draws you towards, like, rediscovering more and more about whatever the question was asking. You know what I'm saying? So in this season specifically, I'm trying to be good I'm trying to learn how to ask better questions. I'm trying to learn how to navigate better with just communicating. I understood the importance of it. You know what I mean? And that's with everything. That's not even just with saying just with working on projects or whatnot. That's personal relationships. Mm-hmm. That's even me and reaching out to my Quran teacher, for example. Mm-hmm. The more questions I ask, the better I'm gonna be in this coming season. Because then I'll just have the map will just expand even more. You know? So right. That's what I would say.
So stay curious.
You don't even gotta tell me twice. I think you've said that to me, I don't know how many times when we hung out. Just curiosity. Bro, curiosity. And it stick, bro. Like it sticks.
Like be curious, bro. Like I'll be like, I think from what you just said about what like the season that you want to be in. Right. And I know a few people in my life that is extremely like my boy Bach and my older brother Conda. Like they super intentional about when they meet people. Mm-hmm. They will make you feel like you know them like your whole life.
Your whole life, right.
And it's this curious, and I see this in a lot. Like every time I go down to successful people, I see this one common thing. It's like, yo, they are curious. Right. Bro, be curious, bro. Do not stagnate. Right. Like if you look at the people, like some of the elders in our communities, it's like I'm not curious to know about anyone else's culture. I'm not curious to know about what they do. Right. That's not what we do.
That's what we do.
And you see how it stagnates and it limits the mind. Yeah. Right? And we talk about us being fluid, us being able to see different perspectives because we come from different perspectives. Us being born here, but, you know, you being like spending some time back home or, you know, us being able to know like this African side and also like truly understanding the African American side. Right. And bro, we able to like dibble and dabble. Yeah. But one of the most important things is it teaches you how to see your vision from other people's eyes.
People's perspectives,
And if you truly, if Allah gives it to you,
it has to be
you'll become curious to know why things are the way that like they are. Right. So like, bro, since anyone that's watching, bro, like a cat, bro, stay curious.
Stay curious.
Stay curious.
So in this specific season, right, for me, this season is called No Rain, No Flowers. And what that really means is no pain, no gain. It's one of the things that I've thought about, like, during the time of where I was rediscovering myself even more. It's a constant journey. I'm still rediscovering myself, but it's a question that I've kind of really looked into. And it goes, what is your if I asked you to tell me a pain story of yours, because we all have it. We all have different stories that are like super painful. Right. But they were super necessary. Right. Once you arrive where you are now, it's like you realize, wow, it was necessary. So if I ask you, like, could you tell me a pain story of yours that you would say now on this side looking in, like, it was very necessary and I'm glad it kind of went that way?
Yeah.
You can take your time and think about it because, you know, there's a lot of them.
So I grew up in the last stop of the 4042 bus, RPT, in the Bronx. Right. From an Islamic standpoint, we didn't have no role models. Right. When I found Islam, bro, I felt like this fresh air. Mm. I felt like, yo, where was this my whole life? Right. Young. Right. Young in the sense of a Western world. Right. But I was young, I was naive. Right. And I was zealous. I was overzealous. Right. Like in anything, when you first learn it, you want to speak about it and preach it. Right. I was mad. I knew about Christopher Columbus before I knew about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I was that mad. Like my whole, my parents didn't really like.
Right.
They was busy, whatever it may be. So I learned Islam late.
Right.
But when I learned it,
right.
it was like, this is what I was holding on to. So I wanted to speak, and and Allah blessed me with a beautiful, like I know how to I'm charismatic. I know how to say things in a certain way, and I know how to. So I started picking up a following.
Right.
And this journey of speaking on Islam at a young age and being so new to understanding this religion, I put myself in a position to be looked at as higher than what I really was. And I wasn't ready for that. But you have to, and that's why I'm so conscious of how I show up now. Because I wasn't ready, but because, let me just show up. I have to maintain it. I'm struggling deep down inside. I have these demons that I'm struggling within myself. It's these inner dialogues I'm fighting, and I'm fighting, and I'm fighting. But I gotta show up.
Now that you have this,
this is what I'm saying. Like this is what I got to do now. This is what I'm known for. And through this journey, I dishonored myself. And I dishonored the process of me truly becoming what a role model is supposed to be. Not even for anyone else, but for myself. Because if I was disgusted with myself because of other people, I would have never changed. Because when you look into the mirror, who do you see? You don't see other people.
You see other people. You see your true self.
You see your true self. So when it got to the point where I had to look into the mirror and face me and be honest with myself, it broke me. Because I had a million excuses. I had no one to teach me. Y'all don't know what I'm going through. Like you plus saying things like, yo, bro, I'm trying my best. I'm not trying. Bro, what's the honest truth, bro? You wasn't ready. And you went too fast. The lights was on, but no one was home. And I remember when I was going through the journey, I'm like, I wish I never publicly spoken about Islam. I wish I could just leave, I wish I could erase everything I've ever been known for. I wish I could just disappear. Like, why? And that was so painful because on top of that, you helping so many other people fight through things. And you are, but deep down inside, it's the struggle that you have within yourself. And I'm being harsh with myself. No matter what other people may think of me, I was the worst to myself. I was like, bro.
In that process.
And I had to be brutally honest with myself. And I said, oh, you a hypocrite. Bro. To the heart. It's painful. Different if anyone else say it. But if you got to admit it to yourself. Bro.
It's a different.
It's a different ball game.
Yeah, you to you, you to you.
Are you? And then there's more excuses, but you can't be because you don't say this or you don't do that. And it's like I forget you, other people, whatever. But then you and Allah. How do you feel, bro? And it was like, all right. In that journey, I hated every single video I did on Islam, every mosque I went to, but when I started to admit myself and I started to forgive myself, and I was able to look at my circumstance and say, how could I have not failed? Look at the surroundings I was around. Look at the knowledge I was around. And I had to be able to forgive myself and say, and that's why I had a conversation with Seiko and I said, I remember when you never used to recite because of this. And I said, I'm that person now. Ali, go talk. Yo, show this and show that. I'm just like, no.
I'm straight.
Because I had a time in my life where I did.
Right.
And I wasn't ready.
Right.
And regardless of how much wisdom I may think that I know now,
Right.
what life really taught me was,
right.
if you don't have nothing to say, shut up.
Just don't say nothing at all.
Right.
Yeah.
It's things you have to learn.
Right.
And if I didn't go through that period of feeling like
Right.
a hypocrite, a liar,
Right.
like, you feel me,
Right.
dishonoring myself,
Right.
truly, like, bro, doing things that made me like low key, like when I go into the mirror, I like bathroom, I gotta cut the what?
So, yeah.
So for me to go through that, to be able to
Right.
say, forgive and forget, bro, you good.
Yeah. I
Bro,
love
you-
that.
bro,
I love
you-
that.
Like
I love
now,
that.
I'm able to. I have so much understanding of not just the religion, but just my own journey, my own life,
Yeah.
and it makes every mistake I make sense.
Makes sense.
Now I'm like, oh, that's why. Oh, okay, cool. And I'm able to be like, that's me.
Yeah.
And it's not embarrassing.
Right.
And it's not humiliating.
Right.
Bro, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Because
It's a
I've
gift.
learned
Right.
truly the series that you're talking about.
Right.
That's why it goes back to the first initial statement I said.
Right.
Clear conscience is better than happiness.
Right.
And you don't know that until you don't have a clear conscience.
Right.
My last and final thing that I would advise
Right.
anybody
Right.
that's out there.
Right.
Forgive yourself. Forgive that child that's within you. Forgive the mistakes you've made. Forgive the people who hurted you. Forgive the people who never apologized.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive the people who are not even sorry.
Right.
Forgive the people that's consistently
Right.
gossiping, slandering you.
Right.
Forgive the people who hurt you without them even knowing.
Right.
Forgive the people that don't want to see you succeed.
Right.
Forgive the people that they want to see you.
Right.
They want to see you lose.
Right.
But it's a flip side.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the reward. Here's the reward. Y'all ready for the reward? The greatest reward is Allah doesn't make you like them.
100%.
And if that's the only reward that you get, alhamdulillah.
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 Real spill. Real talk.
That's
Real talk. I really appreciate you having this conversation with me, bro.
yeah.
And I know one of the things we talked about was, it's like, we all connect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as humans, we all connect. And I always say this, we all connect on something.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that may look like. We want it to be positive, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but we connect.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way we can see that we connect is through this exchange of you telling your story, me telling my story,
Right.
us realizing how similar
Right.
our stories are
Right.
in different ways.
Right.
It's still, your story is still a story,
Mm-hmm.
mine's as well. But we connect because we both have these stories.
Right.
And it's, again, I'm saying I appreciate you for having this conversation with me, because not only for me, but for somebody else out there who will connect to what you're saying.
Right.
And you're just expressing yourself and you're just sharing your true, authentic self.
No.
And I don't know, for me, whenever I watch somebody tell me more about themselves, it's like when I first met you, I see just face, right?
Yeah.
But after a conversation with you, that face kind of changes. Like, it changes completely. And I feel like that's what Allah does. That's our eyes. It's not just eyes of just from physical.
Right.
It's like we have eyes in the heart.
That passing on.
So you telling me your story that hits more deeper, that gives me more of a connection. So then the eyes that I have in my heart starts to open up, and I start viewing more with the eyes of my heart instead of just the physical. You know what I'm saying? So, and that, bro, in our community, that's something that I look forward to just cultivate more of. I feel like we don't have enough of it. I could see so many people online that I connect with, and I'm like, yo, like, only if somebody would kind of dig more deeper into what you're talking about. Right. But I feel like now we're here now, like we could kind of have that lane. We could create that lane. Like we could kind of stamp it. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And just for anybody else out there who is who is an artist, who is a Muslim, who is whatever religion you are, but if you can inspire somebody else, you're doing way more than you think. Like if you can just have the intent of, I want to inspire, like you're doing a very necessary craft. You know what I mean? And bro, I'm grateful, bro. Yeah. And inshallah, this is one of many, because the conversation is gonna continue. Inshallah. It's a series. It's not. This is just a season we're in right here. So
so it's gonna be another season.
It's gonna be another season, and we're gonna tune back in.
Inshallah Jabi is gonna be.
Inshallah Jabi. Inshallah, you know what I'm saying?
Untuma
Kadi. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Bro, it's gonna just go to just keep on going.
Keep on growing, man. It's the series. It's life's collection. Yeah. And we all go through it, and we all connect in some way, somehow, some shape or form. And the more we come together and talk about it, the better it is, No. So, guys, again, tune in another time.
Know what's going on, man.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody.
I'll let y'all.
Yes, sir.